Hey there guys, it's me, Cornered Cube, Gaming YouTube, and today I'll be showing you a simple shop command. Well, at least it seems a bit simple. So right now I'm in my little server where I use shops for stuff. So yeah, this is my server. I haven't linked up the shops yet because I'm still doing them. So here are the shops. This is for selling and this is for buying. Here you sell for XP, which is the currency. Because if you use anything other than XP, then people will be able to abuse the shop system. So yeah, let me get started. So over there is from my last video. I need to delete that. So yeah, first let's start with selling. So 1 rotten flesh for 0.5 XP. So if I first rotten flesh, and then I'll show you guys that it works. So though over here I state in the rules and info, XP is currency, and here, oops, what's that? Oh, it was a stair. So when you sell something, press the button/lever +1 how many times of the item you're selling. So if you're selling, I don't know, 64 rotten flesh, press it 65 times. So, or you can just spam and hope it gives you everything. So let me go to game mode S / game mode S. So I have 5 XP. So if I press the lever, it says failed to sell, but if I press it one more time, it's successful. So let me get this out of my inventory because it took 2 there. So if I press it one more time, it'll give me the XP. So if I have, let's say, how much is this? 9 rotten flesh, and I go here and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you press one more, and it gives you the XP that you lost from the first one, kind of thing. So yeah, now it's time to show you the commands. Okay, so here are the commands. Sorry, I'll do something really quick. So yeah, these are the commands. So first you need to clear @player r = 4, rotten flesh 0, 1. The data value is 0, and the item amount is 1. So next, I'll have this. This side is used for you didn't have the currency or like the item that you needed to give to get XP, right? And I named this one lever because it messages you that @player. So it messages @player failed to sell. You need at least 1 rotten flesh to sell. So yeah. But make sure they're all in this arrow formation. If they're not, it's not gonna work. So you need this comparator here, of course, and this redstone dust linking up to the button, basically. The block the button is linked to. So then it leads to these two. So then this tests for block 34, 11, -10, unpowered comparator. 34, 11, -10 is the location of the comparator. So credit to Dacon Black Rose. He created most of this shop, but I edited it so it would actually work now with the XP, and I had to remove a block that was supposed to be right here because it doesn't work anymore, basically. So yeah, next, so yeah, the message. Then here is the title @player action bar failed to sell. So if I remove this from my inventory, and if you look at the bottom of my screen where it says lobby, it's gonna change to failed to sell. So yeah, That's what that does. Action bar is the toolbar that has items. Next, after that, we have to go to this side. This side tests for the comparator as well, except it tests for a powered comparator. The comparator tells whether it did clear rotten flesh or whatever item you're using. Yeah, so just for that, if you did do it. If you didn't, then this will activate, and this will be off. See, as it's off right now. So, next we do, it gives you XP 5. So this gives you like half a level. 0.5 XP. But if you put L, then that is going to make it give you 5 levels. This is lever. I named it lever, so basically it's like the lever is telling you what happened, right? So, message at player successfully sold 1 rotten flesh. Just want to add something. There you go. And make sure all of these chain blocks are chain conditional, always active. And these are in pulse, unconditional, and needs resto. So, title at player, action bar, sell successful. So yeah. Next we have buy. So there's 2 types I can show you. There's one where it's not a custom item name, or one that has a custom item that I'm still putting the signs up. So this is my common crate key stuff for my crates that you can get. Oh, my voice. So yeah. This is the iron sword. But for buying, make sure that you set it up so you already bought one, but you don't. If you didn't get the item, that's okay. So the people who are playing can get the item, right? So let me show for example. So I bought one earlier. So how much XP do I have? Slash. Okay. C. Oh, no, S. So this costs only 5 XP. So if I press this, it says purchase unsuccessful. So it sets it up for the next person. So when they do press it, it makes it so they can buy it. So if I go to slash game mode C, no, S slash XP, then if I do 100 L at S, so I press it now, I get the sword. So yeah. So if I go to game and C and I go over here, so this is the same thing, really, except it takes away XP, oops. It takes away XP. So XP minus 5L, can't speak, at player, R equals 4, and level LM is level minimum. Level minimum equals 5. So make sure the level minimum is always gonna be the current, like how much you're paying. So 5, yeah. So if I go over here, it's gonna be the same thing. 25. Oops, why does it keep doing it? It's gonna be 25. So if I go over here, and it's the same thing, it tests for the comparator at the coordinates of the comparator. It tests for the powered and unpowered. But it gets a little different. Well, not really over here. Your message, purchase unsuccessful. You need at least 5 XP to buy. And this one is the action bar, purchase unsuccessful. And over here, give at player iron sword 1-0. So, how many is 1? What's it called? The amount is 1, but 0 is the data value. So it basically has health. Either doesn't have health or has health. Kind of thing. Message at player successfully purchased iron sword. You can make the message anything you want, really. And the titles. Title app player action bar, purchase successful. So now I'm done with that. So yeah, now here's a much more edited version that's kind of confusing, but it's not that much. So let me go remove that. This is for buy one common crate key. I have not finished it, but I will finish it with you guys. So let's do this. Okay, this is really simple, guys, even though it looks a little complicated. So let me show you guys this first before we start working on it. So, we have the normal thing here, where it goes XP minus 40L, then the currency is, like, how much you're paying is 40 at player, so, yeah. Now, the same thing. Test for a certain area, right? Certain comparator. This is the same. This side is a message at player, you need that much to buy, right? And then the action bar. But now, we have this one. So, the redstone signal, so after this one is activated, and it's saying that it found the comparator, then it will release a signal to these two droppers. And these two droppers are being cloned, basically. So, if I do this, clone, oops. So basically you want to clone -1 through -1. But you want to clone it above, so you're going to make it above 2. Because, see, there's 2, it's the second block above. The 1, 2. Make it clone above. So, you do the same thing here. Clone. -1. -1. Oops. But make sure that it's the height 2. So make sure these are both repeat always active. So now you put the named item that you want in here. So I want common crate key. Then it'll be cloned to the top and it'll be like forever. So if I put that there, then these both will forever have common crate keys. And now, after that, so if I do it, so make sure you have this block under. This says TP at E name equals common crate key at player R equals 4. So R equals 4, as in 4 blocks away from this guy. Make sure it's under this command block so it's easier. And here, we basically have the same thing. It's just moved up. Message at player successfully purchased common crate keys. And title at player action bar purchase unsuccessful. But if you only want it to drop like one item, but I need it to drop both named items, just remove one of these and one dropper, one comparator and one dropper. So if you just want it to give you one, but I need it to give me 2 because that's how my common crate system works. So if I go to game mode S, okay, common crate keys, press. If I press it again, then I get it. But it took away my XP. But that just said, I just set it up for the next person. So when they press it, they lose XP and get it. So now I can get my common crate keys and I can go like use them for something. Like this little common crate area. So yeah guys, that's really it. So thank you for watching, and maybe say in the comments if you want me to make a spell video. I have more spells that I use in this server, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Hope this was very helpful. So yeah, bye!